Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. I'm looking at another loose figure I got in the post today. This is the Destroyer from Thor. Now, this is not the version I was expecting. This one's the one with the little button on his chest and there's a light up head, sorry. But I need to replace the batteries if I want that. I'm not going to do that. Let's have a look. He's a big boy, taller than I thought he would be. He looks rather cool, looks menacing. The head looks a bit naff because it's the clear plastic, but that can be painted over. And if I can find the other one, I might pick that up too. But the aesthetic is rather pleasing. It's very, very good with this guy. He does look menacing. Shame his legs can't get slightly closer together to make him taller, but then he's more menacing with that sort of wide stance. Let's look at articulation. Well, I'll show the back. You can see he's got the little cutout on the screw hole, which kind of sucks a bit. Okay, articulation. So head, he gets the left and right. There is, a down and an up, and there's no side to side. Very small down, very small up. Shoulders. Oh my word, there is no outwards on the shoulders. No, there's not, just a swing. But he does have elbow joints, and they go, let's have a look, 90 degrees. So that is definitely something, again, to add to my list of wanting to custom. Oh, and he has wrist articulation, which is nice. His right hand is open, so he could hold something. Waist, there's absolutely nothing. Hips, he's got these hip joints I can't stand, which can go out a little bit if you get the right angle. But I just don't like them. He gets quite far, but I can't stand this type of hip joints. And he can go backwards if you get the right angle again, as well as getting the right angle on these. And sort of pretty decent on that, but the angle thing really is a killer for me. Just can't stand that in the slightest. Okay. Knees is a double knee joint, and it gets quite tight. I thought the sculpt would get in the way, but that's good. Rotation, and he has flexation and downwards on the ankles, but there's no rock side to side. That shoulder's a real messer up. I'm guessing maybe because of the innards, maybe electrical stuff inside. I can see the join line on his shoulder, so I might just have to heat him up, get a knife and cut open and have a look inside, and get around eventually one day to replacing those shoulders, or use them for a custom, or use the parts of something else. Yeah, that shoulder thing is a real pain in the butt, but you could add articulation to that and it wouldn't be too difficult, but I haven't got my stuff here to do it, unfortunately. He is a big boy and he's a rather nice figure. Just a shame about those shoulders, really, and that whole button thing. If he had a little torso twist and bend, that would have been quite cool. Let's see how big he is. In fact, I'm going to go straight to Hulk, and he is, that's touch and go there. Not as broad as Hulk, but he's probably the same size. Maybe if I put his head upwards, or if I put his legs together, he'd be a touch taller. He's huge. I have got a Thor, a rather big Thor, not the same one from the movie, Marvel Universe 4 here. Oops, his hammer's escaped. We can compare. This Thor is a big figure as well, but he's not as big as the Destroyer. So when you put him next to the Destroyer here, Destroyer doesn't look quite so big and menacing anymore, because Thor, who's his nemesis, or the nemesis of Thor, he's just not that much bigger. But Thor is a huge figure, this Marvel Universe one. If I compare him to choose a G.I. Joe again, yeah, he's massive compared to G.I. Joe. Very menacing there. If I use a Boss Fight Studios, you see that he is huge again. Great figure if you can pick one up loose, and cheap because of this whole shoulders shenanigans, not being able to take his shoulders outwards, which is a real pity, getting any lateral movement in there. It's worth getting, you find it at a cheap price. Okay, this is a quick review under 5 minutes. This is Awesome Action Toys signing out, saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more awesome action videos for you. Stay happy and keep collecting. Bye bye.